This is Jose Claudio with LGM Marketing Group. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how much marketing costs. Marketing costs will vary, but typically for a small business, we're going to talk about those types of marketing costs. This content is taken straight from a blog post. Take a look at it. Google search LGM Marketing Group. How much does marketing cost? Our result will be number 1. And you'll be able to see more video, infographics, tables, cited sources, text with tons of content that is valuable for any small business when you are trying to determine how much marketing costs. If you like this type of content, drop a like and subscribe. So let's go with step 1. The very first thing that you've got to do is create a website. A website is going to be able to get your business recognized on the internet. Without a website, you're non-existent digitally and pretty much close your doors because it's just inevitable for you to go out of business. So how much does a website cost? If you go and get a website built the traditional way, which is where they're going to go and do a lot of coding, it's a lot of work, it can cost anywhere between $1,500, $2,000 on the low end, and you can go up to $5,000. This is for a run-of-the-mill typical small business website. But if you hire someone who is going to create a website for you that already has a template, and they're going to use a website template that uses very minimal coding, like what we do at LGM Marketing Group, we reduce the amount of coding, we reduce the amount of work, so we can actually create a website in a couple of days with not a big deal. And this is why we can get a website professionally looking, professionally done in a fraction of the cost, anywhere around about $1,000. So now, the next step, you've got your website. You want to do a GMB, Google My Business, completely free. If you want to run ads, you want to run ads at the very beginning on Google Ads, Bing Ads. If you really are tight, you don't have a budget for marketing, you want to do Bing Ads. Bing Ads are going to be about 1/3 of the cost than Google Ads. Maybe even less. It all depends on your keywords. So let's look at real estate agent. Real estate agent, you want to target keywords like realtor near me, best realtors in whatever areas you're in. And these keywords can cost anywhere from $15 to $25, $30 per click on Google. But if you go on Bing, it's going to be, as I said, about a third or less, give or take. Every keyword is different. So you want to go, and that's how much you can expect to pay for those keywords. That is search marketing. Now, if you go to Facebook and Instagram and target marketing ads there, you are going to be charged per view, like a CPM, cost per million, but it's not a literal million, it's a milli actually. So it's like 1,000. So not like, it is 1,000. So you are going to be charged per 1,000, and it all depends on different factors. Your click-through rate. If you have a high click-through rate and your user experience is good, Facebook is going to like your ad. It's going to lower your ad costs because they want you to continue to promote, because people are liking that type of ad. But now if your ad has a bad user experience, they're going to charge you more. And so that is why it's hard to determine how much you're going to have to invest with Facebook ads. The best thing to do is to run an ad, put $5 in, test it, and see how much for that targeting that you're doing. Because that's the thing. What's your targeting? What's your geo? Well, what's the user experience, right? What's your click-through rate? That is what is going to determine your cost. So invest $5 to $20, get a good feel for, and that's the thing. Your CPM, your costs are going to go up and down, because once things start changing, if people stop clicking through and whatnot, your costs are going to change. So, but just to get a starting point, a gauge, run an ad, throw $10 in there and see what it looks like. See how many views you get. And now you can determine your views, your clicks, how much you invested, and what is the average per click and whatnot. Okay, so now you've got that. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to market your website and boost it up. You want to boost it up. How do you boost it up? You need content, number one. Number one, it makes no sense of doing anything before you get content. Are you going to write your own content? Fantastic. If you're not, you're going to have to hire. Hiring writers, they're going to charge on the very lowest end a penny a word. On the very lowest end. Somewhere, maybe you can get a little less than a penny a keyword, a word, but you're going to get people writing content that aren't native English speakers, and it's going to be evident in your content. And the people are not going to think that your website is professional and your business is professional when they read it, and there's grammatical errors. So what I would recommend is, if you are going to hire, you can't afford more, right? Because for a decent writer, you're going to spend 3 cents a word. And you expect to write at least 1,500, 1,200 at the bare minimum. 1,200 to 1,500 words per post. So think about it. If you don't want to do any editing, at least 3 cents. 4 cents is better, 5 cents is even better, and 6 cents is going to be the best. The highest I would ever pay for an article is 8 cents a word. But I would recommend, this is my strategy. Now, it all depends. Sometimes you want to do different things. But if you're my friend and I'm giving you some advice, this is what I say. Pay for the 1 to 3 cents, get the content, drop it in Grammarly, go through it in Grammarly, make sure Grammarly likes it, read it. But remember, now you saved money, but you're going to have to put in time in editing it. You're going to have to go in, put it in Grammarly, and then make changes. Obviously, it's not going to be as much as you having to write the whole thing. So it's what do you want? So now you know, content, expect anywhere between 1 and 6 cents per word, and the articles each should be 1,200 to 1,500 words. Now, and if you don't know how to do keyword research, I would recommend getting that done too. You're going to have to pay for that. Or what you can do is hire the writer that you hire, pay an extra fee where they put it in a kind of a program which tells them exactly the word density that they need to use to rank for that targeted keyword. Something like Surfer. Surfer is a very popular one. There's another one, starts with a P. I can't remember, but you'll see when you hire a writer, content writer, they will have that option. If they have that option and you don't want to really worry about the keyword research, pay for the content to be done in that format. It's going to be a fee of, I don't know, $10 to $20 extra for that one article. But if you're not sure, it's worth it, because if you don't pay it, you're not going to rank at all. You don't stand the chance. Well, it's not that you don't stand the chance, it's going to be a lot harder. Okay, so that's how much your content is going to be. Now you have content. You're going to want press releases for specific articles on your website. let's just say you are a real estate agent, and your number one keyword that you really want to target is real estate agent in Miami. So what you want to do is get a press release, pay a few $100s, and they're going to be anywhere between 200, 250, $200 to six, seven, $800 for a really good one. Obviously, you can go a lot higher, but for a really rock solid one, expect somewhere around $600. But for just starting out, you're good with a 250 press release. And what it is typically is that they will release a small article specifically talking about you and that blog post on several different news websites. And you're going to get links. You're going to get backlinks for that. It's a press release. And it has decent authority. Obviously, the more money you spend, the better the authority and the better the link. But this is going to help. So now you know. Now you've got your content. And let's just say you don't have the budget to go all crazy, but you want to get one of those posts. You really want to give it some juice. So you go and you get a press release and point it at one of those articles. Now that one article that says Miami real estate agent, you've got a press release. It's got a great link structure pointing to it. And now, if you want to point some more links, now this is frowned upon. I'm not saying to do this, but if you wanted to do this, you can go and get some links, buy some other links. You get some DA, domain authority or page authority links that are related. They have to be related to your topic. Real estate agent, real estate something, Miami possibly. And you get some links, and you can go and you can Google search all this information of who sells links. Be careful, but you can go and get some links. The better the domain authority, it's ranked between 1 and 100. A website backlink from a 10, it's going to be $20. 25 for a page authority of 20, maybe somewhere around there. And then it starts to really jump up. You're talking about a DA 40 or a page authority. You have a domain authority, which is the whole website, and then a PA, which is a page authority. They both are ranked 1 to 100. Now you're talking about a page authority of 40. A few $100s. I would expect to pay for a decent one. Maybe 300. Maybe you can get some for 200. So for decent ones. And then what I wouldn't do is point those to your page direct. I would point them to the press release. Point those that you paid for to the press release. The press release is pointing to, or if you get a guest post out, if you get someone, if you pay for a guest post, you buy links and point it to that, and that'll be a buffer. And then the press release or the guest post on another website is pointing to your site. So you've got all these links that you paid for, whatever, DA 40, DA 50, DA 80, whatever it is. If you want to go and spend $1,000, you can get a nice link from a DA 70. Sure, by all means. You want a DA 80? Sure, spend $1,500. It all depends on the deal you find and maybe the situation and the site. So that's about how much you're going to spend each link, but point it to the buffer, to the guest post, or to the new press release. The press release then points to your website, and the link juice will go through down to your post. So now you've got some press release about how much for a link, and what you want to also look into is possibly getting someone to help you and tutor you if you are not sure about how to do this. And you may want to invest in a course. And a marketing course can be a great thing if you get the right one. But if you get a bad one, then it's money blown. Okay? I would say courses, a solid course to use if you just want to use this. The only one I like to recommend, because I love this course, is Income School. Income School, they teach how the fundamentals of blog posting. It's sound, good advice to anyone. Anyone, even when I started, I learned a lot of things, and I already had been blogging. So, and a lot of things that teach work. They're completely white hat, so they teach nothing about linking. But if you don't know how to write a blog post or how you should structure it, I recommend them. Their course is anywhere between around $400 to join, and then $200 every year after that to re-up. So I'll drop a link for them in the description. So now you've got an idea. You've got an idea of what marketing is going to cost for your business, for your website. I feel like I'm forgetting something to mention about marketing cost. Oh yeah, one other little thing. CTR, click through. Look, CTR is a very important thing to help rank anything, because it shows strong indications to Google, which is a computer, about user experience. If Google sees people are searching for your business or searching for that search term, like we said, Miami real estate agent, if Google sees people are searching that, clicking on that on your lander, your website, and they're ending the session, they're no longer looking for more real estate agents, and they even maybe give you a call, or they go to your website, right? They go to your website, they spend 3 to 5 minutes on your website, they call you, they get directions or whatever it is, and they end the session on their Google search. That is huge. And you can actually manipulate that by hiring people to actually click on, do searches for your keywords and go to your lander, and that will help rank. Again, that is against policy for Google or Bing or anybody. You're not supposed to do those things, but people are doing them. I'm not saying to do them. I'm just saying I'm just giving information. That's it. That's my job, is to give you information, and what you do with it is up to you. It all depends on what you're paying for them to exactly do. You pay 1 or 2 cents per action. So it'll be, okay, I'm going to pay you 2 cents to clear your cookies. I'm going to pay you 2 cents to search this keyword, real estate agent in Miami. Then I'm going to pay you another 2 cents to click on my result. Then I want you to stay on my website for 3 minutes. Then I want you to call me or go to my GMB or whatever it is that you want. So you get this done, and now you're talking, and then you get them to close the session, and that's it. Now you have them do it again. So it may be 8 cents, 12 cents per session. You get the point, but you keep doing this. There's a system to it. Now you get it. So that's another cost in marketing. Now we're talking about some really sketchy things, but my job again is to let you know this video is about marketing cost, realistic. This is how you can rank. This is how much it will cost you. So go into it. Now you don't have to do these things. You could literally just go in, create your website, create content, create good content, give it a year and a half, 2 years, and you'll be ranking, you'll be making money, whatever, right? I'm just giving you different options, cost for each one. I have other videos, all things about marketing. Take a look and drop a comment. Let me know what business you're in, because I want to create content specific to your business. This is Jose Claudio with LGM Marketing Group. Happy marketing.